All right now, people. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Man, oh man, oh man. Woo, what a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Man, 24 little hours. All right. I had to make sure everything was set right. What a difference 24 hours makes. We got to talk about this right now. It seems that and I'm gonna talk about a whole lot right now. A lot of you guys might get mad. I don't care. I just don't care. What a difference 24 hours makes. Not even a full 24 hours. Okay. Got this sprouts order. Had to pick up these flowers for someone. Today is Mexican Mother's Day. My wife is going to be spending time with her mom today. It's Mexican Mother's Day. If you guys know Mexican National, it is their Mother's Day today. So my wife is going to be doing that. But what's up, DoorDash Revolution? You guys see my title? For those of you who don't know, my name is Hot Facts. I'm Hot Facts with Robert Reese. What's up, Ricky Knight? I'm the official news channel of the gig economy. On top of that, I am the official interviewer of everybody else out there in the gig economy. I am a reporter, a journalist, and everything for the gig world. Okay. Yesterday, I got a lot of comments. George John was one. He said that the interview with Torp was terrible because Torp was being interviewed and he answered the questions and no one was able to come in, he said, to defend themselves. Last time I checked, no one set up an interview with Torp. They set up a gauntlet for whenever he was trying to say something, they cut him off to where if you watch the actual videos, he says, "Oh my goodness, can I finish?" He says that all the time. He was never allowed that. Being that I am the official reporter, news channel, and journalist of the gig world, I gave him the opportunity to get up there and speak his mind. People said, you should have let other people up there. My question to all of you guys that said that, I have over 50 something interviews, direct one-on-one interviews with many people out there. Revolution says, happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Reese, and all to all the mothers out there in the world. That's from DoorDash Revolution. Let me go ahead and put that up.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead and put that up right there. Bam! There it is there. She said, thank you, Rev. I don't know if you heard it. But for all of you out there who had that same opinion, and I want at least one person, whether it's Roy, the lounge that has all them people, I want one person to answer this. What's up, my people from Brazil? What's up, brah? My question is this. I'm going to take myself out. When you watch sports interviews and they interview about how the team is not playing well, let's put it when Draymond Green and Jordan Poole had that fight. The reporters were asking on all the networks, the both of them, what happened? How did it transpire? And they were asking questions. Okay? Let's take it to the news. When they interviewed Donald Trump, they interviewed the political parties. They interview the police. They ask the questions. There's nobody else jumping in. When you're dealing with music and media, and someone says in the tabloids, this person said this in this magazine about you, and they said that you did this to them. Can you elaborate on that? If they don't want to answer, they will say next question. If they do answer, it's up there for you to listen to, right? So my question to all you guys is this: all you butthurt ass people, all you butthurt ass people, when has any interview been open to the public to let other people jump in an interview? Ricky says interview. First of all, if one person is asking questions, it can't be biased. Everything I asked Torp, now check this out. No one had an issue with me asking him about shop and pay orders, how he started. And when I asked him, take me through your mind on how you felt when you went on the lounge. No one has ever asked this guy anything. Everyone came up with their own opinions off of him not being able to talk. Everyone came up with their own opinions. Why is it that someone that does interviews and has been interviewed, even the people that interviewed me, allowed me to speak? When has an interview been opened up to the public to cut someone off? When they interviewed Chris Rock about Will Smith and what transpired, Will Smith was not there saying, let me in the interview. No, it was a solo interview. It was a solo interview. When they asked Lamar Odom why he went through so many drugs when he got with the Kardashian, they asked him. They weren't out there in the back saying, let me in so I can cut him off. They weren't back there saying that stuff. They were not back there saying that stuff because it's a one-on-one interview. When Bruce Jenner was asked, why did you want to change into Caitlyn? There was no one else in that interview that said, let me in and cut him off. His own kids were not able to get in that. His own kids. His own kids. When they talked to Donald Trump and said, it seems like you don't like black people. Can you elaborate on that? There was no one else in the interview. When they were talking to Michael Jackson about the drugs he was using and being drugged up to perform, and he started talking about how the industry takes all their money and everything, there was no one there to interrupt Michael Jackson speaking what he felt up in his head, and he was getting out. He allowed the reporter to ask it. When Don Lennon asked his questions, no one says anything. When Steve Harvey asked questions, D.L. Hughley, when Oprah asked questions as a reporter, the people that they are getting the stuff from, there's nobody else there saying, open it up to everyone. So I got to ask you guys this. The title says interview, right? And I can ask any question I want. If you guys ain't been watching Torp's videos, he talks about Bobby and Shotgun and Roy and stuff. Why would I not want to know what's that all about? Why would I not want to ask that? I'm pretty sure people out there would like to know that also. Why am I not supposed to ask those questions as a reporter and a journalist? And what gives that only interview out of everyone that I have done with FAA pilots, people that train dogs for $30,000, salesmen, all the other gig people out there, how come this is the only interview that people wanted to interrupt? How come this one interview is the only one that people wanted to interrupt? Well, I'll tell you this. Roy said that I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to play you like he played me and not show up. Well, it actually happened, which means that it's different. Someone understands that there is a news channel and I am on an interview. It was not I'm going live and Torp's going to be on live, everyone join in and just talk. No, this was a complete interview. Did you guys listen to the questions? He talks about Pedro. I asked about that. I asked about everything that he puts out there publicly on his own videos. Investigative journalism says that I have to watch the videos he's doing what he is putting out in order for me to have more questions, right? Was I not supposed to watch the lounge when they did all that stuff, digging up his dead wife and his dead mom, saying, well, F them and all this stuff? Was I not supposed to ask a question on how did that make you feel? Was I not supposed to ask that question about take me through your mind when you were going through that? How is that bias for someone going in their mind to let me know and everybody else out there know what he felt on the inside? Why am I not supposed to ask that question? I want to know. Why am I not supposed to ask that question? Someone said, well, what are we supposed to learn from Torp? Well, hopefully from the questions that I asked the gentleman, you guys were able to learn something about the dude without anyone interrupting. And then I'm so upset. Real talk with Roy, no one kicks anyone out and erases comments from your live. No one does that. Revolution was not erasing people's comments out of the comment section. Okay? I was not erasing comments out. I'm looking down. People are fighting in the comment section. They're taking our comments down. They're doing this and that. I never did that. So if I didn't allow you guys up there to sabotage an interview, you guys tried to do it in the comments section. This is hot facts. Speak your mind. Don't take people's comments out. If I see something is bad, I'll say, hey, moderators, go to work. You don't do that, though. I don't do that on other people's stuff. I don't do that on other people's stuff at all. And I was disappointed that you guys still tried to do that yesterday. You guys still tried to do that yesterday, and it didn't work. You guys did not want Torp to be up here on an interview with Hot Facts because you guys all know I'm going to ask legitimate questions. I want you guys to understand this. My shorts are different. My videos are different. My lives are different. My interviews, that's my passion. The interviews, that's my passion. That's what I do. Every single person has got the same respect from me when it comes to an interview. So my question again is, why did you guys want me to break all the rules that I have in place for all my interviews for this one interview with Torp? What makes this guy have to make me break all my rules, my code of ethics, my business morale for this interview? And I want one of you guys to answer it without hating. Answer the question. It's what I do. I answer questions. What's up, Torp? I see you in there. I ask questions, and I ask really great questions. I think Roy might have got mad. I saw he said he's going to resign as being a correspondent, which makes no sense. You can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I asked Torp this question here, and I asked it in a way that he can understand and break it down. Roy has over 15,000. I didn't put one ride share or one food delivery. I said he has over 15,000. I tied in dominoes to this too. He has over 15,000 rides as a gig worker. Is it because it's in the past and not now? I asked that. What was so wrong with that question? I want to know that. What was so wrong with that question? If there was something wrong with that question, someone let me know. If that question pissed someone off so much, just let me know. I got a link up there now. But it disappointed me that you guys were sitting there erasing people's comments out. Ricky, the person, okay, I gotta do this again. I ask questions. If there's a question, I can ask him. And he expressed his feelings. If there is a question that I'm putting out there and someone did something similar to me and I can relate to him and give him a question that he knows how to answer, what's wrong with that? Was I supposed to say, hey, you were on the lounge and they treated you wrong? Do you like hot dogs or hamburgers? Was I supposed to do it like that? Or, hey, let me use the Pedro one. I don't like the guy. He does this and that. I've noticed that you don't like him also. From the videos that I have seen, you don't like this guy. I would like to know why you don't like this guy. What is wrong with asking that question? What is wrong with asking that question? I explain why I don't like the guy. He explained why he don't like the guy. Have you guys seen Vlad TV? Interviews everyone. Everyone is on their solo bolo for the interview, right? He asks direct questions. Direct questions. The interview with Keefe D about the Tupac murder and everything. He asked Keefe D, who did it? He broke it all down and gave his opinion why. It was a solo interview. Also, the person I am interviewing answers questions, but also as the person giving and conducting the interview, I can say things also. That's not influencing anyone. You guys know that he's been on the lounge and all this has been going on for like 5 months or so. So I have almost half a year of information I was able to tally up to come up with a full interview to conduct. That means I had to do my research, my homework. I had to do all of that and put my effort into it. Torp says this, people, look, he's in here now. Watch this. He says that, here it is here. You asked the questions nobody else had the balls to. Brandon Diaz. What's up, Brandon Diaz? Jeremy James. What's up to you guys? You know what? When I got a comparison here. Remember when I did my interview with Sam Lee at the dog park with my family there? And I asked Sam Lee the questions about going on the lounge, getting banned and kicked off and everything. And I asked him about being able to be going back on the lounge. I asked Sam Lee similar questions because he was banned and kicked off. How come no one said, make Sam Lee's interview public so we can all cut in? How come no one wanted to interrupt Sam Lee's interview? I asked him similar things about the lounge and what they did to him because, and if they really understood, I said, now you come from this background and this goes on in your heritage. I even asked them that question to let you guys better understand. And then I asked them, is this something that you do? Or is it something that you have seen and what you think? He said, I do it too. People, I ask the questions that you guys don't want to answer, that don't want to ask. And I get the answers from the people because I ask the questions. Now, Ricky, I do understand that. I do know that. And if Revolution, I'll go back and check. I think my wife said that someone kicked Necro off, and that was not right. I think my wife says it was Ghost. I'm gonna have to go back in and unblock Necro. Necro ain't never did nothing wrong. He gets up there and jokes around. Also, moderators, I have went over this before. We have already had this discussion. We've already had a live about how it works. You are not to go ban people from coming on Hot Facts and speaking their hot facts. Sam Lee said, I watched part of Side Hustle Addicts interview. And Sam Lee, you watched part of it, right? And my interview with him was rock solid, right? All my interviews are rock solid. Interview Reese, this is the business side of Hot Facts. You're going to get all the professionalism all up in there. You're going to get that. Interview Reese is much different. I can even go on and conduct an interview with someone who I don't like. And let me tell you this, Mr. Flex, you put out and tagged me, Torp, and Revolution in a video that said Torp is still a liar. Well, since you said that, Mr. Flex, and you see how I conduct interviews with everybody else out there, you see how I ask the questions, I want you to get brave enough and allow me to interview you, to ask you questions where can't no one interrupt, so you can go ahead and give your feedback on whatever I ask Torp. I got questions for you too. Now, if you got the balls, I'll sit down and conduct the interview. That goes to Mr. Flex. Now let's see how scary he is. He says, no, I don't want nothing to do with the dude, but you're playing my live the whole time as I'm doing the live. Same thing you do with Pedro and everybody else. Your content sucks, so let me show this content because it's something good, and then I can put it on my thing. If you're man enough to do that, Flex, you're man enough to sit in the hot seat. You are man enough to sit in the hot seat and answer some questions. Your boy Side Hustle Addict Van, he's appeared and came in your chats and he said that to go on there, you need millions. Flex, you have nowhere near that. So he made himself look dumb again. Come on now. So Flex, I give you the opportunity. And you know what the best thing about it is? You don't know what questions I'm going to ask. Your job is to answer. Now, I'm calling you out to sit in the hot seat to be interviewed. Okay? That goes to you. And everyone knows when I conduct an interview, or if anyone conducts an interview, there are rules. You listen to the question, you answer it. I come in on dramatic pauses to say something else, to elaborate, to make a comment on. That's how they work. If you did not understand that, or if you guys didn't get that yesterday, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. Everyone that was butthurt yesterday, and I'm still waiting on an answer. Why was the interview with Torp the only interview I have ever done? Why was that supposed to be the one that I let everyone come in and click a link and not get his stuff off? Yeah, Van gonna get fat from eating all that tipping food. Go be getting fat. But that question that I asked, why was this one interview? You guys do a lot of talking. You do a lot of talking. I would like to know, and I would like from one of you guys that does all the talking, why was I supposed to sabotage my own interview, which would make me look like a douchebag? I'm bringing Torp on to interview him and let you guys sabotage my interview? Why was I supposed to do that? Why was I supposed to sabotage my own interview? Can someone answer that question? Can someone please do it? And then check this out. For all of you guys that were talking that crap, Flex showed it also while he was watching my live. I watched him watch me yesterday. When I said whoever has a question for Hot Facts or Ghost, for Hot Facts or Torp, Ghost came on in. Roy said, put the link up so we can all talk. When I put the link up, none of you guys hopped in. You know why? Because the interview was rock solid. Why didn't no one hop in when I put the link up on question time? I put it up there so you all can ask your questions to both of us. And no one had the balls to click the link to ask a question. But you mad at me for asking questions so you all can learn about what's going on. Now, you guys all heard all the talk that we don't like Torp and all this other stuff. And every single time he went, we picking up more fly flowers too, I think. He went, came on, he answered the questions without you guys creating a narrative and cutting him off. Brandon said, you asked all the good questions already. Thank you, Brandon Diaz. Those are the questions there, but these next ones, they go into the people that literally say that I should have sabotaged. I should have said, you might as well just go right here underneath this shade. Oh, man, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. I got a link up right now. I got a link up there. If I have a link, and if anyone has the balls to answer the question why I was supposed to sabotage my own interview and let all you guys come in, don't you guys know that if I would have let you guys come in here during the interview, I would not have gotten any of those questions off? And you know what would have happened? I would have did a video bashing every single person for not letting me get it off. I am the host. It is my show. And that's what it is. The bottom line is you guys don't like the guy and you did not want him to defend himself and speak his mind from his heart. If you notice some of the questions I did ask, he held back. He held back. If you notice, he held back on some of those things. Just like bystander number one, the dude that said he'll be out here to fight me and he declared war. I'm gonna just say your name right here. Cherry pick. I don't pay attention to nothing you say. People tell me this stuff. You have been put on the side burner. You cannot compete with me. You don't have it. I leave you alone. You also had your partner, and they said that they made up some nonsense. Reese is going to be doing a song with us. Quit using my name for fakeness. I will never do anything with you guys that buy all your subs. Plain and simple. Because guess what? I'm going to ask questions. You guys don't want to answer these. You guys don't want to. We got a guest right here. Let's see. Let's see who it is. TT. This is my man. 50 grand. And he got something to say.
I know you already know who it's going to be. Hopefully I don't have no issues like yesterday.
Now, TFT, let me ask you this, TFT. When has it been a problem with someone asking a question to an individual, especially a man, answer without anyone interrupt?
Well,
when has there been an issue with someone being able to answer a question?
There ain't never been an issue. It's supposed to be that way. Somebody asks you a question, they're supposed to let you be able to talk.
You sound like
I don't know why. I've got good reception. Oh, let me move. I'm out in the country, so it might be me. I don't know.
Wait, TFT. You sound like RoboCop. I hear nothing, and you sound like Optimus Prime about to transform.
Well, I'm kind of out here in the sticks. My phone says I got good reception, but I'm out here in the sticks.
Oh, you sound like the sticks right now. You sound like the stick.
uh, you sure it's me and not you? I just lost your image. Alright. I don't know. Hope you guys can hear me okay. If not, I'll just go ahead and take off. But I just come here and say, it's like, there's no problem with somebody asking a question and getting an answer. I find problems with people trying to badger the hell out of somebody and not giving them a minute to speak to any of the questions being bombarded by them. But
All right, I'm on. Now let me see if TFT is right. TFT,
uh,
say something.
yeah, I'm still here.
All right,
Signal
all
strength
right,
still looking good on my end.
all right. Yep, it looks all right now. It looks all right now.
But
Now
to
it
answer
looks
your
like
question, there's never a problem with
okay.
somebody asking a question, man or woman, in a open interview to have them actually answer it. Now, even if you're in a panel interview, you're supposed to ask a question and give the interviewee a chance to respond, not bombard them with 1,000 other freaking questions or statements. Or if you do bombard them with multiple questions, give them a few minutes to expand on all of them. That's what an interview is. It's asking questions and then getting answers, not somebody just chewing people out for no freaking reason.
Thank you for saying that because I was trying to figure out, like what is the issue, and TFT has seen all of my interviews, so he is someone that can answer this question because he's seen every single one. Now, TFT,
No.
what would
Mm.
make this one interview with Torp be the one that I break all my personal rules and create havoc for someone sitting in a seat?
None of them will be. That's not who you are.
Now, with that being said, a lot of you guys don't get it, but that shows that there is some type of hatred towards the individual that you guys wanted to sabotage his interview. And then
Mm.
in the chat section, fighting with people and removing their comments and
I
all
gotta
this
get
other
moving.
stuff
I
was
don't
going
wanna.
on while I
You
am
know,
conducting an interview, trying to take my attention away from the interview. I want to know
I
why
can
that
move it
was
over
going
there. Not
on.
so
And whoever was out there doing it, if you got the balls to do it, have the balls to speak on it. Have the
well, see,
balls to
that's the
speak on
thing
it
about
because,
trolls. That's all it is, brother. People trying to troll you. And the thing about trolls is 99% of them will never come on screen and talk to you man to man. They'll sit there and
oh
hide
yeah, we
behind
know
the
that.
comment section in their keyboards. So it's like you can sit here and call them out all you want. All they're going to do is laugh at you and try and take more barbs at you as fast as they can. That's why I don't give a crap and I'll ignore any damn troll that comes around.
Now everyone is pointing at Ghost, and they said Ghost was doing it, and I did see arguments in there with Ghost, and people saying stop removing it and stuff like that. I did see that stuff. I was not able to go and talk about that stuff because it was going to take away from the interview, which is what I thought someone was trying to do to sabotage the whole Torp interview. I thought
And
that's what was going on
unfortunately,
there, and that's something that I was not gonna do. But you know, people, if you're on Hot Facts, as long as your comments are not like I eat kids and weird stuff like that, um, you can put it there. And if you
I,
have a difference of opinion, you can put it there. Just don't go nuts. Go ahead, TFT.
I don't want to cut you off, but it's like I got to bounce out of here because I'm out in the sticks and the areas where I sit around too long, I might get shot. So uh,
Oh,
I'll catch y'all later so I can get out of this area. I just wanted to chime in right
all
quick.
right,
Wish y'all a great day.
all
Hope you
right,
guys
TFT.
make a lot of money this weekend and stay safe, stay respectful, be true to yourselves, all that good stuff. Have a great day.
All right, now TFT. See you later. That is the deputy, the official deputy of Hot Facts. He has had that position for a long time. Um, yeah, Roy just started an emergency live stream. I see that there. Now, you know, Roy is a man that will speak his mind, and Roy was probably upset that I want to hop in and cut off Torp, but he did not get a chance to. Oh yeah, Torp TFT is my deputy. Rev is my ace. Rev is also the only other admin on Hot Facts. Me and Rev are partners. He is the only admin on Hot Facts. Rev is my managing administrative moderator, also for the regular YouTube. Also, TFT is the deputy. He enforces good law and things that you should be doing. He makes sure that you are doing it right all the time. We have a spokesman named Cornbread, and we got a bounty hunter out there. His name is Ghost. He's a bounty hunter. He goes rogue. He rolls by himself, and he does what he wants. Ghost is the bounty hunter. He does it all himself. But Roy was not able to hop in and go back at Torp for him giving an educated answer on the question I asked about Roy. And at the same time, he didn't curse at Roy, say this and that, but throughout the interview, he might have had a few words to say here and there. But watch his videos, he's already said that Roy is riding shotgun and Bobby switched and everything else. We both gave good words about Bobby and said if Bobby went by himself and did his own thing, it might work better for him. We actually went over that too, and there was nothing wrong stuff there. There was nothing wrong with any of it. Nothing wrong with any of it. I feel like you guys had no respect, and if it doesn't apply, let I had no the interview, but they still watched. And concurrently, it was 26 people that watched concurrently. So that was all the way good. The people watched. And while they were watching, I feel like that disrespect, man, the disrespect, man. Yeah, Roy is live now on TFT. He's telling you to go past him. The disrespect was shown. If you don't like a certain individual, that's fine. Disrespecting the whole thing is wrong. It's traffic, it's a long line. It's wrong. I have watched many interviews that they have done with people in political parties that I said, man, I don't even want to hear this dude speak. I watched the interview so I can see what's being said without disrespecting. I want everyone who feels a certain way about the interview yesterday, the next time you watch an interview, the next time you watch any interview, I want you guys to call the news station itself and this is trash. You're interviewing Tom Cruise, but you're not letting me hop on. I want you to flood the networks and tell them, hey, you're interviewing Martha Stewart, but you won't let me on. I don't agree with her. She went to jail. How is she still cooking on TV? Whenever you guys see an interview with the city council and they are speaking, I want you guys to say, hey, I'm calling in. Let me in. Why don't you drive your ass up to the actual town hall meeting, the council city meeting, walk in and get on the mic? You know why you don't do that? You got to wait your turn. You got to wait your turn. Afterwards, I opened up the floor to anyone out there. And all the people that were talking all that crap during the interview did not click the link. And you can't say it didn't happen because even if you go watch the lounge from yesterday, watch when I start, watch my whole thing, you will see up there when I say, hey, and Flex had it in like 1.5 or 2 so that you can watch it fast. You will hear me say, the floor is open and the link is up there for anyone to click on. For anyone to click on. And not one of you guys clicked on. You know why you did not click on? Because it's not interruption time. All the questions were asked and you cannot interrupt those. So that's why you didn't want to click on at question time. You did not want to click on them. So save me with all the nonsense. Now, I don't know what type of emergency live stream can go on about the interview yesterday, because if there is one about the interview yesterday, you would have to go back and watch the interview, write down the questions that I asked, and then on the emergency live stream, say, he asked Torp this. Read the question that I asked, and then you try to answer it. That's emergency. There can't be an emergency live stream about nothing negative because there was nothing negative about the interview. He spoke from his side, his opinion. And guess what? His side and his opinion counts because he's the person involved. I can see if he was fourth party, wasn't even involved, why am I asking him? But he is the direct person involved with. Don't you know that's what reporters get paid for? They get paid to do that. Hear me there. I'm on the mountain. I'm on one of our mountain canyon, and I'm going through, so he cuts in and out. Um, man, it's just tough, man. Now you guys really act like that. You guys really act like that. He says, in my opinion, the live when Roy was on was better, in my opinion. Now, the Uber and Lyft passenger stories, you just said that, right? All right. Now, I'll put this up. You said, in your opinion, the one. Now, watch how I get you right here. Watch how I get you right here. When Torp was not on there and people speculated and was throwing up time and all this other stuff, you said that was better. But when the man has the opportunity to speak and answer the questions, it's not better if he answers them. It's better if he's not around and people talk about him rather than him being able to answer the questions about him. I would say him answering direct questions would be better than something that's made up in make-believe, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I think that's what it would be, right? You're saying the live with the miscommunication was better because miscommunication and Torp was not there. Now you said not at all. Now watch this. You said not at all. I have a link that you can click. How about you click the link and explain exactly what you mean? Explain your hot facts. I would like to know. I don't want to reread it there because when you read things, you can take things in the wrong way. But if I hear you, I can hear your pronunciation. I can hear your tone. I can hear everything from you. So you can actually click the link and let me know why Torp not being there was better than Torp being there answering questions. Because you clicked in, obviously, to watch an interview with Torp. So I'm guessing you were anticipating. So if the first one never happened like that, you would only have to agree with one, right? So you got to elaborate and break down if the second one was how the first one was going to be, elaborate how the actual first one on the mishap was better. Okay, you said to watch me. I thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But you got to understand this also. In case you have not went and checked, go watch all of my interviews. My interviews are just, they are right, they are candid, they are matter of fact. Everyone gets the same respect. No matter if I like you or not, you get the same respect from an interview. Same respect. Okay? You get the same respect. Where's that link? I got it right here. Bam. Let me go ahead and do it like this. Hold up. I got you right here. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Hold up. I see guest. I see guest right here, and I am waiting. Bam. Got you. Let me do this. Add to stream. This is what I'm talking about, people. You get on Hot Facts and you share it. Bam. Got you there. Let me hit that right there. Let me make sure. What's up, my man? What's up, my man? How you doing today?
How's everything? Bonjour, bonjour, tout le monde. Vous allez bien?
Hey, yeah, man. All of that. Give me some crepes, and I'm happy too.
I came
Yes,
to
sir.
watch
And
your.
hey, I appreciate your comments when you write in. I appreciate those. And I also appreciate when you go into the political realm of your answers whenever I watch you. I appreciate that also. So I'm just letting you know that ahead of time. Now, I know you just said, um, the difference is. So right now, you're on Hot Facts. Go ahead and break them down. The floor is yours.
I just come to say hello. I come in peace. God bless America, motherfuckers.
I laugh every time you say that. By the way, I don't know if you knew, but I laugh every single time.
I thank you, thank you. Listen, I support everybody, so no problem at all. The 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 argument with Torp, I didn't care about that at all. I just went, and when Roy was on and the Rev, it was a nicer show. That's all. You guys talked about different things. Talking about the Torp situation, I watch him too, but it gets boring for a while. He, like Flex says, he doesn't have any content, so the only thing he talks about, it's the same shit. So that's my opinion, my humble opinion.
Right, right. But let me ask you this though. Since he has been on, he's been in the gig world. All the stuff that has happened, not one person has really said, "Let's interview this guy to get from his point of view and his side." Now, that's not content right there. That's being interviewed. So it's not the same stuff if someone knows how to ask the questions to bring certain stuff out.
I got some good information for you. You're the news. You're hot facts. So do you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Okay. I'm in search of a new name. The Florida Uber Eats driver
You're breaking up a
is
little
not
bit.
the Florida Uber Eats driver is not cutting it out for me. I'm looking for a different name. That's why I put over there Uber and Lyft passenger stories show. But I think I'm just gonna have it as Uber and Lyft talk show because I interview my customers, whatever they want to talk about, and they love it. My customers love it. So if my customers are happy, I'm happy. So I'm in search of
Right.
a
I feel
I'm
that.
in I'm in search of a name for my show, and so I'm open to any suggestions. What do you think, you personally? I'm interviewing you now on your show.
Okay.
Do you like? Do
Okay.
you like? Do you like my show?
Okay. So here's what I would say. You're trying to find a new name. Okay. And you've been brainstorming. You've been doing it. You want to get stories out there and share some things. Now, I never thought about what title you should have for your show, but you are French, okay? You are French, and you are a delivery guy in the United States, and you got stories going on. Give me about, you know what? Give me 24 hours, and I'll give you whatever that I was brainstorming in 24 hours. I'll write them on your channel, um, and go ahead and give them to you there because
Sounds good. Sounds
off the
good.
top of the
Sounds
head,
good.
yeah, off the top of the head, I'm just not gonna make up one. You know what I mean? Because you drive Uber, you drive Lyft. You know what I'm saying? You're in Florida. You know, gotta be something to tie in. That gotta tie in Florida. Something with international, something like that. Um, you know what I mean? So we'll figure it out. I'll help you along. I'll give you whatever comes in the next 24 hours. I'll go ahead and shoot those things in. So you ain't sitting there stuck. Hot Facts is always here to help.
Thank you, Mr. Safar. Hot facts. Hot facts with Robert Reeves.
Yeah, man. Now I gotta ask you this since I got you here, JP. I gotta ask you, man.
I'm not
You
JP.
know,
I'm not JP.
then why they be making fun of you?
I'm not JP.
You're the Uber Lyft. You are the Uber Lyft, the Florida Uber Eats driver. But your name ain't
Yeah,
JP. I thought your name was JP, or maybe it's
Danny,
because you
Danny,
guys cut each other off, and I thought
Dan-
JP was the name with your thing.
Danny.
Danny. There we go, Danny. For some reason, I thought your real name was JP.
Not to confuse me with JP. No way, Jose.
Okay, okay.
Stay away from that.
Yeah, my fault. I apologize. I apologize. Now, Danny, I got you on here. You come and make your comments, and I appreciate you clicking the link. You know they're gonna talk some shit to you because you did click the link. Who
They all
cares?
know. They all know. They all know me. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, sir. I like to hear that. Now, I gotta ask you. You know, being that I'm a little bit different from everybody else, what makes you watch me? What makes you stay tuned?
I'm the one that commented one time when you blasted Flex and said that we were all kissing his butt. That's not true. That's when I said, listen, you're not the news. You're more like the Wendy Williams show, the gossip show. That's what, because I rather you do the interviews and the news, what's going on. Like, for example, me looking for a name for my channel, for my community, stuff like that, you know. Like, for example, when DoorDash, the DoorDash dashing trader had a problem with his daughter, you know, stuff like that. I I contributed. I sent him a little cash app gift there for his daughter. Though that's really news. That's to keep up to date with our community. And
Okay,
when you talk,
well, let me ask you this then. See that stuff right there is what I gotta talk to you guys about. Now, when did you actually start watching Hot Facts? When? What? Like when? I've been on for 15 months now. So in 15 months, when did you start watching me within my 15 months?
I would say maybe 3 months ago.
Okay, now 3 months ago, right? So you have a whole year of content that you don't know or know about.
Right.
I would do my lives, and you can actually go back and start from live number one and go back and see everything you said, the articles, the when DoorDash was paying for the EMT school, and I would do 7 to 8 news clips and articles breaking down the all the mergers with the businesses like Lunchbox and Novodyne, and going into Publix and telling people what they are doing and putting all that news
You
out
want to be
there.
on the show?
People said
Do you
that
want to
they
be on
did
the show
not
or
want
no?
to people
Huh?
said they didn't like that
Oh,
news, and I still do the news, and I still do it like that, which is why you'll see me, you know, drivers getting in car accidents and all that stuff. I still show all that stuff, but there is also another side of it too. If I show all of this, I'm not going to let everybody else out there slide when they're talking crap, doing this nonsense. That's the Hollywood gig news side. I got that
right.
part where I also follow that stuff, and I do everything else out there too. Now I would
No, you're
like
doing a good
people.
job. Listen, you're doing a good job. I like it. That's why I tune into you.
Thank
I
you.
think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea to do the information on the gig world and stuff. It's good. More power to you.
Hey, that's what it is. Now, since I am Hot Facts and I am reading the chat right now, um, Ricky Knight says you're being two-faced. He says that
Who?
you bashed
Who's
me.
that? I
Rick,
don't even know him. I don't even
oh,
know him.
well, no, his comments here. He goes in all the chats. A lot of people know who he is. His comments here. He says Danny is being two-faced, and he also says that you used to bash me. Now, is there any truth to that?
Never bashed you. I never bashed you. I always said that I liked your show, but when you bashed Flex and everybody on his lounge like Torp does, I defend Flex because I'm
Oh,
on that lounge. I'm on that lounge, and no, it's not always about gossip. We talk about. You even mentioned it yesterday, saying that the Florida Uber Eats driver talks about some good stuff. You did mention that. I watched your show. You said
yep,
I talk about some good important stuff.
yep.
So it's not always about drama and stuff like that. We like to tease each other. Like I love my boy Roy, and I tell him that he
Hmm.
kissed your ass. He kissed your ass on the show, but that's me just nitpicking with him. It's just having fun. I still like him. I'm not like this guy Knight or whatever, because I don't know what he's saying about me bashing you, because that's not true. Those are trolls that like to invent stuff and create drama. I love drama, no problem at all. I love satire as well. And I'm a straight shooter. I just told you to
Okay.
your face. I just told you
Hmm.
to your face what I told you. I do like your
Hmm.
show. That's why I subscribe. And one time I mentioned that you're not the news, you're Wendy Williams show, like the gossip
And see,
show, your
well,
gossip
see,
news. That's
that's in,
but listen
but
to me,
that's the
hold on. But that wasn't a derogatory way that I said it, because in our community we do need the gossip show as well. That's what the lounge is about as well. We all play around with each other, and that's what makes drama. But when you have drama like Torp going on for, I mean, this has been going on for like 6, 7 months, and this is a little bit
okay.
ridiculous.
Let me stop you there though. 6 or 7 months, right? Do you know when Flex turned his back on on Hot Facts when he come on my show and chat and everything? Do you know when he turned his back? That was now you said 6, 7 months now, right? Flex and them, they have been bashing me for like 10, 11 months. So now, if 6 or 7
That's
months
right.
is Torp, yeah. So let's
And
go
and
ahead and
listen,
put
listen, listen,
together the
and I,
equation.
yes, I agree. I agree, and I even told them one time enough is enough. Bobby also, we say it sometimes that listen, this shit's getting old. We do say that. Bobby says it. Sudden gig, Bobby Gator delivers. So we, I like to have you around. There's no problem. I like to go on your show. I like to keep up with what's going on in the gig community. Uh, what I was disappointed as a news guy is that you didn't mention anything about um, what's his real name? The DoorDash trader, dashing trader. What's his name?
Dashing trader. No, I have done. Look, I have entered. Look, Dashing trader. You know, when the Washington Journal, the Washington Post, Washington Journal,
No, wait a
when
minute.
he went.
Wait a minute. Wait. I'm saying when he had a problem with his daughter, Gigi. You know that
Oh no, no,
you
no!
heard
I
about
let
that?
people. I let people. I let no, no, no. There's a completely there's a reason for that. I have had a son in the hospital. I have to live in the hospital and do all that other stuff.
Right.
When you're a parent
Yes.
and a dad and all that
That's
other
what.
stuff,
Yes.
I allow
I gave
I
you a
allow
lot of
you to
respect
be
for that.
dad and parent. I allow you
Yes.
to be dad and parent and family. I don't want to report on anything like that. If Dashing Trader said, "Hey, hot facts," if he said, Reese, we got this going on. We're trying to raise this for my daughter. Listen, that I'll go ahead and say, everyone, Dashing Traders got this going on. They have this thing set up here. If you guys can all help out, I will do that. I'm not just gonna go out there and just be trying to call him. What's going on with your daughter? What medical issues does she have? I
No,
don't want to be
no, no, no,
involved with your
no,
business like that.
no, no. I understand, and I'm not saying that either. So don't twist my words because we mentioned it on the lounge. Red mentioned it also, Bobby and myself. I mentioned it as well, and we just mentioned it. That he does have a cash app out there, and I donated it to his cash app. That's what I meant. I'm not talking to you about making a whole big story because that would be uncalled for. That wouldn't
Hmm.
be that like Sensei says etiquette. It's not. It wouldn't
Ethical,
be
ethical.
right? Exactly, exactly. So it wouldn't be ethical to do that. But a little shout out there that to help our fellow uh, Dasher, yeah, that would have been good to do that. But that's all right. I think he's got enough publicity from me, Bobby, and Red also. So
Well, no, no, I wouldn't say publicity. I would say you guys helped them out,
yes,
and you
right,
guys helped them out in doing all these things. But I would just like to say this: it's
not
funny how
publicity, not
well,
publicity, not publicity.
it's funny how it works. How before, all right, when he was confronting the customers and everything, there was no one giving him um the boost or the super chats. There was no one giving him super chats when he was confronting the customers. Everyone was like, oh, this and that. And when he got deactivated, everyone was just like, oh man, or no one sent him, you know, um the boost and cash app when he got deactivated when he lost one of his jobs. You know what I mean? I just feel it's a little it's different. It's different, man. It's different. And him having a kid that's sick and going through something, I don't wish that upon anyone. And like if he reached out to me like that and said, "Hey, this and that," it is what it is. But there is
Right,
also a thing with me and Dashing Trader where he used to appear on the lounge too. He got to a point to where he thought that he was gonna try to make a beef with me so that he can get some more views and stuff. The beef really didn't work out. We actually squashed that thing, and I told him what
listen,
might happen.
hold
It
on, hold
actually
on, hold on,
happened.
hold on. I want to make this public, okay? For the record, I come on these shows not to get views because I get my own customers, my own subs by my passengers and stuff. I
Right,
like to go. I like to go on these shows is to find out what's going on. It's a community that I'm part
right.
of, and that's why I go on. But to say that people go on other people's show to get clicks and views, no, I don't think that's right. I think people just like that community. We're all doing the same type of work, and it's good to go on to these lounge. The lounge, it's a great place to go and just hang out and stuff. You know?
Well, let me tell you this. It's definitely true that people go on other channels to get views. That's how it's business and marketing. It's business and marketing. That's how you get more recognition. Do you know how many channels I appear on? Let's go with Flight Brothers TTV. That is LeVar Ball, the dad of the Ball brothers. That's his basketball network there that he has
Right,
with Ball Facts. I appear on there all the time. I appear on Chaotic Truth. I appear on Ty Smith. I appear on maybe about 15 different channels from different networks. And when I get on there, I teach them about the gig world when they're doing orders also. So when you go on
right,
other people's channels, you are there to go ahead to get more views to come over to where you are. Now, when people don't understand that, it's either they are not good business people or they never understood sales or anything. You are
right.
definitely going on a channel and you put your name underneath your picture when you speak, someone's going to type that up. and go see who you are. So
Oh yeah,
most
yeah, yeah.
definitely, people are going on other channels to make that happen. My
Right.
issue with the lounge is when you dig up people's dead moms and ex-wives, and you use Sambo, you use the C word that made William Anderson leave for like 2.5 months. You do all these things. If you appear consistently on channels like this and extortion, 10 racks, they're doing all this weird stuff, buying subs. If you appear on that, birds of a feather, they say, flock together. So maybe when you appear on the lounge, people say that we're not trying to get extra views. Maybe because the company that you brought into there is not the company that will get you views. Now, I went back and did my research on Flex. He has had just about the same amount of
Hold
subs
on.
for,
Yeah, but
for,
hold on,
four,
hold
for
on, hold on,
four
hold on,
years.
hold on,
Four
hold on,
years,
hold on, hold
no
on, hold
change.
on, hold on. Let's have a conversation about that. Let's just have a conversation about that. Okay? I've appeared on the lounge a lot of times, okay? And I ask my passengers if they want to be on the show to make it entertaining, and some of them say yes. Some of them really appeared, like some rappers that I have videos of some rappers, and each and every time, Flex did not want me to have my passengers subscribe or whatever. So
Well, you know
don't
why?
say,
I'll tell
hold
you
on, hold
why.
on.
No, no, no,
So
no, no.
don't,
I gotta pause you there. The reason why he did not want that is because of all the stuff that happens there. He does not want any regular person to watch and see what happens because he's gonna get flagged. They're gonna talk stuff, and then it ties into you that they found him because of you. Now, if he was doing positive and regular stuff, what would be the problem with anyone wanting to appear on there and go and
I
doing all that
dis,
stuff?
I disagree. I disagree, and I gotta defend Flex. He don't care if he's gonna get subs or what. He's got a show for us to hang out as the community gig. He says it. He says everybody that's a community person that's doing this type of work, he doesn't mind on the lounge. But he didn't want other people on the lounge, just to
Well,
pop up.
I'm the gig news, and he used to appear on my show. I am banned and blocked. I am so that's a complete lie. I am banned and blocked. And I got to ask you this, since we're talking some hot facts here. We all know that Yup paid $170. Flex was the moron to put that up in his community post, and he said 170 for how many seats on the lounge? Did you pay 170 bucks to be on there also?
That's a lie. That is a lie. That's talking bullshit. That is the gossip bullshit. Okay? Yup
It's
is the
no,
one
it's
that
the
said
actual
that.
Cash App. It's the cash. No, it's Flex has the actual Cash App transaction on his community post. You don't even know about that. See, he has it up there. I
No,
screenshotted it and did a short about it. Yes, yes,
listen.
yes, yes.
eh,
It's up
Hold
there.
on. That's not true. We don't pay. I don't pay to go on his show. Why you're spreading? That's bullshit stuff you're spreading. We don't pay to go on his show. We just go on his show.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
We
I
we
no,
don't
no.
pay
I
to
got
go
the
on
name
it.
wrong. It's not Yup. It's Light. It's light. It's light. And if you want, I'll put my community post up to today and share it on a screen recording that is from Flex on Flex's own community post. That light paid 70 on Cash App, and the said paid 170. It shows what he paid the 170 for. It shows it right there. I put it up also. It's proof. It's hot facts. That's why I asked you, did you pay 170? I wouldn't be asking that for no reason.
Not, no, nobody pays to go there. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody pays to go there. I that's misinformation. And if your
No, it's not.
viewers,
It's on. Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. It's not misinformation. Flex has it on his community post from Light, and it says no, no. He tried to black it out, and he has it up there. 170, and it's from 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I happened to go on all of his community posts because I paid attention like that all the way back and found it. And when I found it, I have it on my phone now. I have it on my phone now. Flex did that. And it says 170 for 10 spots on the lounge. And it says, thank you for your support. And it trans. You cannot up.
So when you went on the show and Talk went on the show, did you guys pay? Because I don't pay. I don't pay. If it's free, it's for me.
Right. I got you. Free is for me too. No, I got you. Free, let's go. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get it in. I'm just asking the question because I know
No,
that actually happened.
I doubt
So
very
that's why I asked
much.
that question.
I doubt very much, and there's gonna be some videos made about it. What you're just saying, because
No, they
that's
refuse to
not
do
true.
videos about it. No, when I put the shorts up and I talked about it, I went on a live and talked about it, and I did a live where I actually brought it up on my live. They did not need videos or anything. You know why there was no video done? Because it's the truth.
No,
It's
not
the
at
truth.
all.
It's the
So they
truth.
must love
They
me. They must love me that they let me
they
go
said
up
you
there
were
for
on
free.
Cherry Pick's channel yesterday talking. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Now, Ricky Knight says you were on Cherry Pick's channel yesterday talking.
yeah.
You guys had a discussion about hot facts.
What do you mean we were talking about hot facts?
On
I
Cherry
said that
Pick's
I want you.
channel.
Listen, exactly. I said, hold on. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. All right, my love. Take it easy. Take it easy. You too. You too. God bless. Thank you. There you go. Okay. So I was on the show and I said that I put a comment,
You
and
having this
then,
conversation with a customer in the car?
of course, my customers are cool.
Wow,
These are private
gee,
customers of mine. These are these are private
you an
customers of
OG.
mine.
Okay,
I
yep.
am I am the OG. I'm the legend. These are my customers, my private customers. So,
Okay, yep. Go
uh,
ahead.
and like I said, some of my customers they want to be on the show. Some of them don't. You know. But anyways, um, this is what it's Cherry that afterwards says he didn't want me to talk about hot facts on his show. So he went on and on and on. Cherry, watch his show. You'll see. But what I said,
I
I didn't
don't.
say nothing.
I
I didn't say
completely
nothing.
do not pay attention to that little loser.
Yeah, I know. But if they're talking about you, okay, and you have somebody like Knight saying that I'm talking shit about you, you should go and listen because that's a fucking lie. And also, you'll see that Knight is fucking lying to you because I never said nothing bad about you. I said I was on your live and I even commented. That's all I said. And then it went on. I said I like to go on his show. And that's when Cherry says, "Don't you talk about how facts on my show and this and that." That's all. That was the brunt of it.
Okay,
So so I didn't
okay.
say nothing. So I didn't say nothing bad about you to Cherry. Go watch the show and you'll see. So you can, if you know this night, I don't know this night, but if you know this night, now you know by going on to that show of Cherry to see if I talk bad about you or what, and you'll have your own how you call it? You'll have your own information on this night if he's telling you the truth or if he's a gossiper or whatever. I don't give a shit. You're
Oh,
okay in my book, night.
all right.
Even though you're spreading bullshit, You know, I don't know you, but that's okay. But don't say any lies. That's the fucking thing. Because when you say lies, when there's actual evidence out there that people can go and see if the Florida Uber Eats driver talk bad about hot facts, it's on Cherry's life, so you would see it. So there you go, Mr. Knight. Now I can't see the comments. Let me fucking see what other comments there.
All right, yeah, no. I got you there. If that's what you said, you know what I mean, and that's what it was. I'm gonna go ahead and
and,
I'm gonna
Tom,
take your man's word for it. But I don't gotta go on Cherry's channel. He says the same thing. Hot
Tom,
facts with
dude,
Robert Reed. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna stab you. Oh, you have no boss. You are the. It's the same thing every day. No one cares about what he says. Um, even though they bought his subs, he still don't get views. No one cares. You know, no one cares about anything that goes over there. But you know, leave him alone. Even when he's on the lounge, I don't talk about him. Like he's done so much bad. Like as far as the jokes go way too far, effing people and doing all this weird stuff. You know, he does a lot of weird stuff. And what really got him mad, cherry pick mad, was that his boy UDM did an interview with me and I got him on, and he said UDM will never do an interview with you. And the very next day, UDM was on my interview for about 2 hours doing an interview, and Sherry was mad about that. And then right after that, UDM said that he's not doing any more content. Um, that really got him mad. So after that, I don't even bother with the dude. I don't say anything. I make sure people in my camp, we don't talk about the dude. Cherry Pick has bigger problems than that. He has to figure out how the hell can he get past Torp. That's what he has to
listen.
figure out.
Also, look at Torp, what he's writing in the comments there, saying that I have selective memory, and also saying that I'm representing Flex. A little comment earlier.
Well you
I
did say
am,
if you talk
yeah,
about the
I
lounge,
am.
I'm gonna represent
Yes,
Flex.
I am exactly, and I wanted to put it out there for the record. I am defending Flex because
Okay.
it's a show. It's a show that I go on.
Right.
And no, we do not pay to be on the motherfucking show, Torp.
All right.
So we don't
Now,
we
all
don't pay
right.
to be
Well,
on the show.
you haven't paid, but some people have. Some people have. Remember that the donkeys are on the road. Now remember that that extortion for 10 grand, and then when Cherry called Yup the F word and all that other stuff. That extortion stuff. Hold up. Let me get my back on there. Let me see. That extortion stuff. Yup said, there was clearly extortion involved with all that, which lets me go into that there's money being involved with people going in on that channel.
Listen,
And I have the
it's
proof
just
that did
bullshit.
not come from, I did
Listen,
not make up the proof.
it's just bullshit stuff they're talking about. It's joking around, but that's okay. You guys think whatever you want. It makes the show, right? You guys are talking about it, right? But it's stupid to talk about something that there's no facts or whatever. We're not paying to be on Flex's
Through the
show.
little
No.
mountain again. So I'll be out of this pass in just a quick second here. I'm just going through the mountain again. You'll be right up right now. I just went through the mountain again, so I'm getting back to where the reception is all the way good again. Um, but but I'm just saying, don't say no one pays because someone actually did, and that's all I'm saying.
You don't know if he paid for being on the show or for something else or what. You don't know. You understand
It
what I'm
it no,
saying?
it says it. He paid for his seat. He paid for his seat.
Yeah, it could be a joke. You can write whatever you want on the Cash App. You understand when you're sending money, you can be writing whatever you want. So that's not a legitimate receipt. You understand?
It is a receipt. That's why they put it there, so it says what you pay for. Now when it
I'm
now when now when it now when it's put there, hold up now. Now when it's put there and it's written there. Whether it's a joke or not, it can't be a joke. And why would someone put that up there? And that was up there before we were saying people are buying subs. That was already up there. Um, so that means that before that money was put in so that it goes for the lounge and the seat. It was before
But
I did
listen,
my
hold on. What Roy said yesterday was the truth, though. When you delete a video, because I've deleted some videos, you know, and so the ones that say copyright or whatever, you don't want those on to stay on your record, so you delete those, okay? And when you delete those, it shows minus so many views. You
that
understand? So
those are on that's videos, right? Everyone knows that. If I take a video down that has a million views, I'm gonna lose a million views. That's just the way it
right.
is. Now, take the views out. How can you not? How do you, if you gain 40 subs, how do you lose 40 subs in the same month every month to where you don't gain one sub? Let's talk
Because
about the
I'm gonna
subs.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you about Social Blade. The way it works is this with YouTube. If you got so many people having uh, 15 accounts, for example, okay, and they subscribe to your channel, but it's the same person, okay, they allow a certain amount of subs to be added to your sub count, and it's your own account. That's perfectly legal to do it when it's your account. Those they don't get taken away. But if other people do it and they subscribe, then they do see that it's either computer generated or whatever. Those sooner or later will come back and you'll get those subs taken away. That doesn't mean that you actually paid for them. It could be other people that did that, generated a hack or whatever, and it's not you that did it. You understand? I think Torp was talking about something like that as well, I think, on one
Yeah,
of his
I did
videos.
5 lives and put up all the numbers. Now check this out. Now you just said something there, right? So you're saying that every month, 4 people have 10 accounts as trolls and they subscribe, and then YouTube catches them and take them all off. So you're saying that he has the same person trying to subscribe to his channel every single month and they keep taking them down. Now, on the flip side of
No,
that, right
no,
there,
listen, I don't know about that though. Listen, don't quote me. I really don't know how that really works. You got to ask somebody like Corey, because he's good with the computer and stuff. You
I'm
know.
super good with the computer. I'm Microsoft Gold certified. What you talking about?
Okay.
What,
Oh, okay. I didn't
I'm
know. I
actually
didn't
a
know that.
nerd. I'm a nerd. I can fix anything electronic. I'm a nerd. I know how all
Oh,
this works. Now,
okay.
now this is why I can speak on it. Now watch this. You say Social Blade does this. Social Blade is the official that all of the social media websites they go in
Yeah.
there because of everything,
Yeah.
right? So now let me
Yeah.
ask you this. How come in a whole 30 days it shows on Mr. Flex channel that he gets 1 sub and half the month it goes to 0? How does it show that you get no subs for the whole month? And I said it yesterday. He is going to get to the point. Now, let's do the math right here. He does 2 lives a day, right? That's 2 videos. He gains one, let's go 0 to 1 sub. If he does 2 lives a day, he's getting more videos than he has subs. At this rate, it's going to show all the way. that he's going to have more videos than subscribers. Also, his sub count does not move at all. He's at the exact same number. When you go onto the Social Blade, and he can go look at his own YouTube analytics. It'll show that when he started, it started here. Within the first 2 months, he went up, and it's been the same straight line, like a flat line, the whole time for 4 years straight. How can you explain that?
I really don't. I
No
don't know. I
growth.
really don't.
Well, that's because when he gets subs, every 10 subs he gets within 3 days, they take those 10 subs away. And it's there in
I,
proof.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All I
That's
gotta
now,
say is,
but this is
listen.
why I want to interview with Flex. I want to interview with Flex. I want Flex to go ahead and sit down, let me ask the questions, and hey, while you are there, you can bring up your stats while we are conducting an interview. But he won't do it. You know why? Hot
Listen,
Facts
my
ask the
brother.
hot questions.
Yes, my brother. I gotta go. I gotta make some money. God bless the mother. God bless America, motherfuckers.
All right, Nat. Thanks for clicking
Take,
the link. I appreciate you, man.
take it easy. Nice work. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Oh, we all know that. We all know they go pull that whip out and whip him later on the lounge. They go whip him on the lounge. You were actually on there for like 30 something minutes. Also, do you like hot facts? Well, he just said he likes to come and watch my stuff. And I have to, set the record straight with him. You've been watching me for 3 months, man. I've been out for 15 months. So therefore, you missed a whole year of hot facts. So there's a whole lot in which a lot of people don't know. So remember, hot facts is the truth behind what you stand for. One of Flex's own people could not understand why the views, the subs don't go up and all this other stuff. People, it's actual and factual. I cannot make this stuff up. I get all my research done from what is publicly available to me on Social Blade when it comes to views, subs, and everything. You guys got that unofficial chat channel that wants to be official, but it's unofficial in the title, so they second guess themselves. They want me to talk about them. I'm not going to do that. Your channel's not good because it's the exact same people that go on the lounge, which means no growth. How are you gonna do another show with the exact same people and think that those exact same people are gonna give you more views and stuff on the other show? It's the exact same people. The exact same results are gonna happen. Plain and simple. YouTube got a hold of what Flex does. That's why his subs don't go up or anything. And just like I said, if you do the simple math, if he gains people, if he gains 0 subs a day and he has 2 videos a day, you do the math. People, do the math. He does 14 videos in a week, okay? And he does not even get any of those subs. So while he's doing 14 videos, okay? If he's doing 14 videos, people, in a week, and he's gaining 0 subs, he's going to end up with more videos than subscribers. And if that happens, that means no one cares and watches what you got going on. And those views from the lounge that go in there, the little 300 something a night or whatever else it is, half of those are from trolls and bots. Because if you do the simple math, it doesn't add up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He has 1,600 videos, people. 1,600 videos and 2,500 subs. At this rate, the same time next year, he's gonna have more videos than subs. And what are you guys gonna say? How do you have more videos than subs? That means no one is watching anything that you put up. No one is watching it. No one is watching it. And if anyone thinks I'm lying, he can put up his YouTube studio where it shows where all your subs come from, and then show his social blade, which I have done over 5 times, to that same lounge. Torp says what? He says, oh, Torp, it was polite, Torp. It was polite. He says Flex has 3 to 4 regulars and the rest are trolls. Yep, I think you're right, Reese. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. And it's like I'm saying, if he keeps losing subs like that, and if we use Danny's, if we use his philosophy on what they do, he's got, like you said, 3 to 4 people that are subscribing all on different accounts but the same, and then they're checking them to figure out what it is. There is no other way around that, man. There is no other way around that. Wild Alaska's in the building. There is no other way around that. No other way. All right? When they ask me how many subs did I know I have yesterday, I said 11,290, right? Well, today I have 11,311. Now, with that being said, my subs are just going to keep going up, not staying the same. And if you guys really want me to do another video and show you guys that in 4 years, Flex's channel has not moved up 1% at all. In 4 years, it stayed the same. Who's really watching your channel then, man? In 4 years, man. Let's just take 300 instead of 365. That's an easy 1,200 days. That's an easy 1,200 days of nothing changing. In a real business, in 4 years, if nothing happens, you got to regroup and go with a different game plan so that you can increase, right? But he's a person that says slow growth, slow growth, slow growth. How slower can you get? That's what I want to know. I would like to know. DoorDash Revolution got like 9, 10 subs yesterday. Actually, today, 9 or 10 subs this morning on his live. Revolution got that. And it shows it. You said, I don't think Flex cares about getting subs and views. It's more than a hobby. All right. I'm going to tell you this. If you have a hobby, let's say that you have a hobby and you like to knit, make sweaters. My mom she knits, makes sweaters and all that for the grandkids and stuff. My mom used to just make beanies too big and stuff like that. If it was a hobby, she would just make them all the same size and say, I don't care, wear it. You know what she did? She didn't want to stay the same. So she's really good at making the hats, the beanies, and everything in different sizes. And it's a hobby. Just because it's a hobby, don't mean you're going to do it the exact same way and don't care. Put it like this. I bowl. My high game was a 254. I know how to bowl really good. Bowling is a hobby. Do I want to bowl and keep getting gutter balls every single time? Or do I want to get better while it's a hobby? You want to get better while it's a hobby. Let's say my hobby is I cut my own hair, which I actually do. Why do I want to keep giving myself a bad haircut for a hobby instead of making sure I do it good? It's a hobby. Hobbies are not made for you to just say, hey, I'm going to just stay trash. It's not how it works, man. He says slow growth, which means it's not a hobby. He don't know how to get out of the rut he is in because he paid for everything. And once you pay for everything, it shows. It shows. It shows. When you pay for everything, it shows. And that's plain and simple. There is no way in the world that you get 10 people on a screen and a panel every single day. You get 10 people on a screen and a panel every single day. And not one of those 10 people that you bring on there every single day can bring new viewers to your channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? His panel pays, yes. His panel pays money. And Light already has it up there, and he has it on his own community post. He pays, they pay 170. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Will I join Roy's panel? I'm doing I'm on a live right now. He started his live after I'm on mine. Roy is another one. I like Roy. Roy looks out. He says his stuff. But just how Roy says, I'll check people and say this stuff, Roy was in his feelings. He was mad that he was not able to get Torp's interview. He was mad that Torp came in to complete an interview. And when he had Torp on there, it went left field. So Roy is a little bit upset about that because he said out of his own mouth, it's not going to happen. Roy said it's not going to happen. And it actually did happen. Now, someone bought Roy subs back then when I did the very first one. Roy was upset. We had words. And I said, Roy, your views went up. Your subs went up just like that. And so I had to bring you in. It's nothing personal, but yours went up too. Now, I'll tell you, Bobby's went up and everything. Since these people have gotten all their subs paid for, none of them have gone up in subs since then. They've all stayed the same on where they are. Coincidentally, my subs keep going up. My views keep going up. I didn't pay for mine. YouTube Studio and Social Blade verifies it. When people come on my channel and don't watch a video, it says channel sub. It says it there, channel sub, which lets you know they came in on your channel and they hit sub. That's when I meet someone on the street and they say, oh, I'm gonna go subscribe. They didn't go watch a video. They say, oh, here you are. They hit my thing and they just hit subscribe. That's a channel sub. What's up, Charles D? That is a channel sub. They can show their channel subs also. I would love for them to show their channel subs. They do not show their channel subs at all. I would love for them to show their channel subs. It just doesn't happen. They don't show any of where the subs came from. Oh, well, Ricky, if he had his set for 4, he had it for 4. I got too many comments and emails about, my live with Torp was bad for this and that. I had to go ahead and get on there and do it. Do my live, spit these hot facts. Can't no one get butthurt over an interview. No one can. And if they do, then oh well. He says, I dare. He says, Torp, if he wanted to really get subs, all he has to do, upload shorts and repurpose other people's content. It's not hard. I dare anyone to do that 3 times a day for a month. Okay, Bobby Walker. Okay, that's what you just said, right? I want you to do the math, Bobby Walker. Let's do this math. I got 2,035 videos up, right? In 15 months, right? How many videos am I putting up a day? All mine. All my content. All my content. All my content. I got like 5 shorts already ready to just put up for today. All of my content. He said, I dare someone do that 3 times a day for a month. I've been doing it for 15 months. And I got 11.3K subs and 3.4 million views just here on YouTube. Not to mention my millions of views I have over on Instagram, on Facebook, and on TikTok. Watch this. My video with my wife going to the door with the same DoorDash driver to the same house at the same time. It's got about 4,500 views in 2 days here on YouTube, but it has 13,000 views on Instagram, and it's getting thousands more on Facebook. Now, you said, let's see someone do that 3 times a day for a month or whatever. I'm proof. I am proof. Yeah, it was an interview. Were you listening to the questions? Every question that was asked to Torp were about him, his dealings with the lounge, him doing sub and pay orders, him not liking Pedro, him saying that trolls are gonna come and tear down the gig world, him and Rev being mad at Torp, how Torp started, the foods he likes and everything. Every single question was asked because he was the person going through the stuff. Am I supposed to ask a question that he's not going through or has been through? I don't like mushrooms. So am I not allowed to ask a question to someone who don't like mushrooms? I didn't go in and say, screw them, hit them. I said, I don't like them. I gave my points on why I don't. And I went into his points on why he doesn't. Now, what if I did like Flex and everybody else? I have a treaty with Bobby, so there's the truth. Throw him out the window. Take that one out. What if I did like everyone and I asked the same question? Would it be different? Or would he say the same thing? Now, next question. While Torp has been there on the lounge, and when Cherry Pick told him, you're going to listen to me, bitch, and this is how it's going to go. Do you understand me? And Torp tried to talk and they cut him off. Every single time. Was he able to answer a question? Also, I dare any of them to conduct an actual interview, get your vocabulary up, get your questions in, articulate everything, ask 2 and 3 part questions that are not going to overlap, and do your job as a journalist. How come none of them do it? And how come this is the only interview that they're upset about? Pedro was mad because I interviewed Tanner Markley. He thought no one can get Tanner Markley except me. HotFacts got him. Cherry Pick was mad. You're never gonna get UDM on your channel. He has to schedule with me first. Right after he said that, I had UDM on my show the very next day. Rideshare Rodeo and Kim Side Money Plans and Gary and Hannibal went through that stuff. College Town Finance, leveling up with Levi. I even had Big John McCallion. He's been on the same weight loss goal and refuses to take my nutrition plan. Roy got it and never used it. I guess he wanted to show those guys that he actually does have one. But he never used it. Went through that with John McFall, Nova Dasher, DoorDash Tips, DoorDash Old Man River, LJ The Truth, DJ Melon Funk, my uncle Freddie, member of the NAACP Theater Awards. He does the red carpet and interviews all those people. He has a permanent contract with Subaru, and all the videos that they have on the internet, my uncle does those. FAA pilot, Ribs, DoorDash Revolution. People, there's like 50 something of them. Go take a look at them. I got many of them. Just had Torp. Everyone that they said I will not get on, I have got on. And everybody else is afraid to answer the questions because they're afraid. They are really afraid. They are really afraid to answer questions. They are really afraid to answer questions. We don't know what he's going to ask and how he's going to ask it. What do we do? What do we do? Well, how about we just not go on there, because he'll ask something and we don't want to look stupid because we don't understand half the stuff that comes in the form of a question. Roy clicks a link. Roy ain't afraid. I'm talking about the ones who don't click links, Roy. I'm talking about the ones who don't click links, Roy. You know you click links. You know you click links. And you people got to understand this. I probably have the most intense debates with Roy. I wouldn't say debates. I would say discussions with Roy. I've had them. It is what it is. But everybody else is afraid. How Braun Strowman says, who wants to get these hands? Who wants to get these questions? Now, I'm going to change the subject right now. You see my wedding ring right here? I want to go into something about deliveries right now. That It's not market based, it's ring based. Married men in committed relationships dash and work different than people who are dating, who have a job and they dash on the side and they spend time with their girl whenever they got free time. Then you got people who are completely single, no kids, no nothing, no anything. They dash and drive different. Situation happened. The woman pulls up asking, hey, are you supposed to be here? Delivery says I am. Look, your husband Scott? Yeah, are you sure? Show the app. All this stuff, none of it's for a man. The wife ordered. Scott don't know nothing about no apps and doing all this stuff. He's a married man. He fixes things and does stuff like that. The wife ordered everything. Scott might have got one thing in that whole shopping list that was his. Scott got one thing, maybe that was his. Scott don't know when the driver's coming. No, none of that stuff. The wife does. Now check this out. If you're a man dealing with a woman in that situation, and the woman thinks you a little bit snappy because of the answers you are giving her, she go rate you bad. The married man Scott had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. He had nothing to do with it at all. Scott's married. When Scott goes out and drives, like when I go out and drive, I'm on a schedule, kids to pick up, got to get a certain amount in at a certain amount of time, do this and that, be husband and all that stuff. It's different. Someone with a girlfriend and they drive. Man, I'm getting my drive on. Woo, I'm about to, man. Hey, I told my girlfriend we can spend time maybe 3-4 days a week. I'm about to go ahead and get my drive on. No care in the world. This dude's about to go ahead and get it in. No care. He can schedule time to spend with his girlfriend. He dashes differently. He can chase hot zones and peak pays and boosts. He can chase those. No care in the world. The guy without anything, I'm going to work 20 hours in a day. Bud soda. No care in the world. I can do whatever I want. They dash a whole lot differently. They dash a whole lot differently. Sometimes people, you got to stop thinking about your market and think about that. Then tie your market in. I have an area around here where I live where it's predominantly seniors and everyone high 30s to getting older. They appreciate the delivery people a little bit different who come to their door who are older and everything. Sometimes you got to tie this stuff in there. Married, dating, and single. Then tie that into cities you want to work in. We have a retirement city out here called Sunset City. A lot of drivers hate driving there. I love taking Walmart or orders to Sun City. Those elderly and those senior citizens, they tip for them groceries now. They tip for them now. I love going there. The young drivers hate going there. They don't understand how to crack a married joke, how to crack a elderly person joke. They don't know how to do these things. So they don't like driving there, but I do. That's married man's territory there. That's married man's territory there. We make a killing there. Guys got to start thinking about it and breaking it down to these things too. Do I live in a party town? A party town can be good. You can get a lot of drunk people making orders, tipping you wrong for no reason. When I mean tipping you wrong, I mean giving you way more money because they are drunk. But at the same time, the party city could kill you too. That's where the bad ratings come and all this other stuff. Get you a nice suburb place. Is it cool to drive and deliver there? Yeah, it is. The orders are just going to come at a slower pace, but you'll make some solid money there. I really don't like to talk about zones and making money and where you should be doing this and that. I don't like it. But I did right now. It's 2 hours, 2 minutes on, and I'm going to say what I hate when I watch people's videos. Nova Dasher did this the other day. He was like, quick video, 37 minutes long. Wow, that was quick. Then I hear this and other people's stuff. If you guys stayed around for the whole 2 hours of this live, I thank you. People, I'm not boring like that. People watch my stuff because they like it. Take that out of your vocabulary when you are doing your videos. We out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. And my final words is wipe your ass when you shit.